Rogue tier, we still winning. Magic card, oh, we extending. Dark Law, he still contending. Sunrise, your lights in it. Yugi peoples and fellow members of My Hero Academia, welcome to the commentary. In this match, we have my round 3 match, maybe? It's me versus Coop, Big Hero 6. Sorry y'all do not get to see his hero gameplay today. As you can see, he's on Flunder. He didn't open up very well. And then looking at my hand, I'm like, oh no, I opened up this hand against Flunder. It was something like Super Poly, Nib, Droplet, Honest Neos, and for the 4th time out of 5 games today, I opened up with that increase. But have no fear. Luckily, I can normal summon increase and attack over the Eaglin with it. But there's not too much else I can do with my turn. So all I did was summon increase, attack into the Eaglin. Then I'm going to set the Super Poly and the Forbidden Droplet. Like, there just wasn't too much I could do this game. I couldn't really get too much done. It wasn't like, I guess how you say, super exciting or anything like that. But, you know, y'all see he added the imp into his hand. And so I'm just waiting for him to like prosperity or duality or something and just go ahead and kind of put me out of my misery here. Nah. But it was crazy. Like, so many times I drew increase, and as y'all can see, like, look at the pal on that deck. It's 60 cards and I still draw the 1 increase off in there. It was crazy. My luck was just bad this tournament for some reason. But hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and get all that bad luck out of the way now, so that when I go to the Houston Regional, you know, it'll all be gone. So now I drew Stratos for turn. I try to summon Stratos, try to get something going. But as you can see, he has the Ash. And then I attack into another Ash. And unfortunately, Stratos is not big enough to get over those big old feet. So yeah, unfortunately, that gets stops. And now here comes the Rabina. I figure he's about to start doing Floowandereeze stuff. Go ahead and activate that droplet that I drew. Get rid of the increase just in case I take damage. I'm like, please activate the quick play spell card. Do 500 damage to me or something. That way I can get back my increase, and then I can super poly with, you know, the impin or something when he comes out. So yeah, no, I didn't go out that way. As you can see, I draw for turn. I still haven't really drawn anything playable. So right here, like, what's taking me so long is I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and super poly with the Rabina. And I was thinking, even if I don't super poly with the Rabina, you know, I'm pretty sure next turn he's got his plays and I can just super poly with the Impin. But like, as y'all can see, my hand is still like, I think I drew a Hero Lives that turn. So like my hands is like Nib, Honest Neos, Gamma, and a Hero Lives. So yeah, it's pretty bad. Now he draws the Stree. My increase is now gone. And yeah, it's just not good. Here comes the Eaglin, I think it is. And nope, I guess it's the Rabina. Oh, he grabbed the Rabina back. Rabina to go grab Barrier Statue. Then he goes into the Impin. And while I'm eating pizza, waiting for him to, you know, go ahead and summon this Barrier Statue out on me, something comes to my mind. I'm like, oh man, I don't think that I put Great Tornado inside of my extra deck when I was putting my pal together. Yeah. So this super poly that I have set face down is completely useless. So he goes to attack into my Stratos. I know that Impin has the effect to have a monster's attack, and I do have the Honest Neos in hand, but I realize that, you know, it's not gonna matter. If I go ahead and activate it, he's still gonna have my attack and he'll be able to get over me anyway. And now he's got feet on the board with Barrier Statue, and that's pretty much going to end this game. I go ahead and scoop him up right there. Alright, so going into game 2 here, the main thing I sided in was the Droll and Lockbirds. But of course, in a 60 card pal, the chances of drawing said Droll and Lockbirds are greatly and significantly increased. And as you can see right there, through the power of dies pizza, he was able to draw the D shifter to start off this game. And I'm gonna go ahead and activate Rhoda. My hand is something like Rhoda, a hero lives, mass change. And since I have a hero lives, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Rhoda here to go ahead and add Vion, even though he won't do too much this game. You know, and actually, like, thinking about it, this game, well, I ended up I was gonna side out the mass change because I don't really feel like Darklaw does like anything in this matchup at all. But then I figured when he goes to add off of prosperity or duality or something, at least I can chain it and I can banish a card from his hand, you know, or something. But yeah, Darklaw doesn't really help in this matchup because they want to be banished. So I'm gonna go ahead and Rhoda for Vion there. No need to search for Stratos because I'm going to a hero lives into Stratos anyway. Pay half my life points to special summon the best searcher in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, so the thing is, like, if D shifter actually wasn't in play, like, my hand was actually pretty busted because I also have Fusion Destiny. And you know, yeah, I would have been able to do so much more. A hero lives, Rhoda, and Fusion Destiny just would have been like a really broken combo board. All right, so here I'm trying to decide what should I add, because nothing that I add right now will have like an immediate impact or anything like that. And then as y'all can see, I summoned the Stratos in defense position because yeah, I can't attack and he's going to end up staying out on the board. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure that I live next turn. Go ahead and add the Shadow Mist. And I added him because I wanted to have something to activate mass change with, just in case, like I said, he activates duality or prosperity. At least I can do something. So I'm going to go ahead and activate Fusion Destiny here. I'm going to send Malicious and Destiny Hero Denier. And I mean, not Denier, but Destiny Hero Decider instead of Denier. That way I can still use Denier later on to put back Mally. And then I'm going to summon our boy DPE Carry, you know. So hopefully he can carry me to victory, because Increase definitely hasn't been carrying me at all today. You know, he wants to be in every opening hand, but he doesn't want to help me openly win. And here comes the only thing that I was hoping for with the mass change. He activates the prosperity for 6. And of course, I'm going to chain the mass change here. Shadow Mist still gets banished. I just go ahead and bring out Darklaw in defense position. And his reveals off of prosperity weren't like all that great at all. You know, pretty much he's got the Drolls and like just a bunch of hand traps. And he's going to add the quick play spell. And then Darklaw's effect. We're going to roll the dice. And of course, we know that Darklaw be sniping. He hits the quick play spell. And I assume that that was probably like the only like big playable card that he had. Here down comes down to Eaglin. You know, that was his normal summon for the first game also. So as you can see, Coop wasn't drawing all that well either. And I have the Imperm for the Eaglin. I don't even want him adding stuff. And all he can do is pass back to me during the end phase. I didn't think about it, but because of Fusion Destiny, DPE gets banished. But it's all good, since I saw all the hand traps get revealed off of his prosperity. I'm just going to go ahead and summon Vion. And, you know, he had the Ash anyway, but I do have the cross out designator. I love that card. You know, I'm glad he was there even in my 60 card pal. I'm able to cross out the Ash, go ahead and resolve Vion to send Shadow Mist to add our boy E-Hero Graceful Charity. And from this point, I'm just gonna, y'all know what heroes do. We just OTK here. I'm just making sure that I don't walk into Nib, because I hadn't really seen Flunders play hand traps, but there were hand traps instead of Coop's Flunder deck. So yeah, You know, I wanted to be careful, make sure I still OTK him, and just go ahead and get this game over with. So chain link 1, Graceful Charity, chain link 2, Sunrise, and he's going to go ahead and scoop it up here because he knows that that's enough damage to finish him off. Pause. All right, so now we are going into game 3, and you know that feeling where, like, you know, you're having like a really, I mean, well, I guess not like a really cool match. You know, we're both drawing mediocrely for our decks and stuff, and we're like, yeah, time to go to game 3 and trying to play some Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, this is definitely not one of those times. So as y'all can see, he opens up with the map there into Rabina into Barrier Statue, and I'm looking at my hand and I'm like, you know, I see where this is going. It might be okay because I did open up with a Hero Lives and Mass Change. Unfortunately, I still drew like some of the one-ofs off inside of here because I drew the Dark Calling. I didn't draw any hand trap to help me stop myself from getting Dereezed. So he was able to just go full combo here. You see the Eaglin come down. There goes the Impin, and then the Impin add the pink card. And as you know, he has the Barrier Statue in hand that he searched with Rabina. Down comes the Barrier Statue, 2 back rows, and I'm like, all right, first I need to try to deal with the Barrier Statue. So I also have Fusion Destiny. Like, my hand is actually like pretty good if I can at least get past the Barrier Statue. I wanted to check to make sure that Impin only has the attack of monsters that attack into him, so I can make sure that it's safe for me to actually attack into the Barrier Statue. So here I'm just making sure that I have the play I'm looking for. I go Hero Lives to go for Stratos, and Coop is gonna say no with the feet. So yeah, that's gonna be it for that game. Did not get to play Yu-Gi-Oh. He had the Crow, he had the quick play spell, he had the trap, and yeah, I was just in one of those situations where I just couldn't do anything, and that's how it is with Yu-Gi-Oh sometimes. So that's my match with Big Hero 6 Cooper Sprawl as he Floowandereezed at me. And yeah, it's just a tough matchup. Y'all know Flunder is probably still going to be a big deck this format, so we got to be ready for that boy, as you can see. And he's still eating my pizza. No, but thank everybody for watching. I appreciate y'all greatly. You know, it's cool playing against Coop Big Hero 6. You know, maybe next time we on camera, maybe it'll be a hero mirror match, and we'll see what happens with that. Say appreciate you.
Appreciate ya.
Say come again.
Come again.
All right. Thank y'all. Stay alive.